Welcome back to another USF2000 race here at Lime Rock Park, and we have qualified 7th position, and we are behind people who are probably definitely faster than us. And according to the qualifying times, the people behind us, including the very next person behind us, are definitely slower than us. But who knows, if they went a little bit slower in the qualifying to get the safer position in the back, they could be much smarter and thus faster than me. But I think we're in a good place while still having qualified to be in a position of still maintaining a fun position in the race without having to start from the very safe back, but still having an element of safety to it. Let's see if we can act on that. And I feel like sometimes we've been bad about setting the pre-race goal. Maybe something too easy, like just don't crash in turn one, and then so we get through turn one, and then we're like, okay, now what? Balls to the wall or something like that. And so I think the goal for this race is going to be finishing on the lead lap with as few incident points as possible, because now we're definitely in a position where we have to improve our safety rating. So I think it's a good idea to just play this one for completion, so to say, and try to have a good, clean race and as long-lasting as possible. Here we go. Let's keep it safe. Alright, couple guys on the outside. 3 wide, are you kidding me? Alright, that is the very hard part of the start. From here, it's just going to be consistency and safety, and that is something that we have struggled with in iRacing. So, okay, glad we didn't lose it on the grass right there. Let's see, we got this car, new car we haven't seen from the start, coming up from behind. Looks like they might be faster than us. We're not going to fight them too hard for the position. There'll be plenty of opportunity, if there will be any opportunity. And if this guy is willing to risk it and be going so fast, it's likely that he could make a mistake. So not only do we need to keep our distance for that reason, but it's also possible that we could be getting the spot. Let's just keep it safe. Although it looks like these guys ahead of me are pretty consistent. I think now we're at they're pulling away from me quick enough where we might be able to start going into hot lapping mode. It looks like we got ourselves some space from those behind us. We really only have to worry about these guys ahead of us. So let's see, these guys are a little slower than I anticipated. Maybe they're just fighting for position, but I got to that guy's bumper after 4 corners of deciding to start hot lapping. We got to get around this guy. See, this is the same trap I get myself in every kind of race, is being, oh, we need to get around this guy, and then doing it, and then making dangerous decisions. We went wide. Alright. We're trying to put some pressure on just by maintaining a close distance, but unfortunately it pushed us wide. Let's see if we have what it takes to get back. Putting a lot more concentration into this one than I feel like normal, and I feel like it's paying off in the safety aspect of it. Well, maybe in all aspects of it as well, but now we got a little bit of distance between us, the car ahead of us, the car ahead of them, the car behind us. So I think we're safe to go back to hot lapping mode. It's just going to be being consistent, hitting our lines, not missing apexes, not missing braking points, and I think as well not getting overly greedy. I think the slower we go through these corners, the faster we're going to end up being. Alright, there's a... Oh! There we go, 2 positions. It paid off, guys. It paid off. High concentration and safety really pay off a lot more than I anticipate going into, you know, a racing experience. But consistency really is a much bigger key than I had anticipated. And those cars that did qualify ahead of me, it seems like I was correct about them being much faster than me, because wow, we didn't even see them on that straightaway. Yeah, 7 seconds ahead is the car ahead of me. .7 looks like he's gaining time. That's a very short amount of time to gain so much distance. Those cars must be much faster than me. Yeah, I missed our line a little bit there. But he is now 7.5. Maybe who's to say? I think it's looking at the relative as the race is going this many times is not going to be that helpful to us. I think we just got to keep hammering away and looking at it the exact same spot before we can really make any kind of decisions. But it looks like I think I'm seeing them a little bit more frequently than previous. What is the button for tear-offs? I did not want to hit that curb. Little bit better of a line through there. We're able to go full gas, which is always helpful, especially on these long straightaways. There we go. We see someone on the straightaway, so I think we are making some distance. It is a lot of distance to make up in this race. I think it might depend on me being consistent and fast and them making a mistake. So who knows if that's something that we could really count on both sides. But we are going to be as consistent as we can. Maybe as we've ever been. And that hill, knowing to just lay off on that hill, I think is very important, because without that, it's just a huge opportunity for failure right there. The gap looks down to 5 seconds, 5.3. So it looks like we are kind of catching this car ahead of us. Maybe if we continue to just stay consistent, we can reel them in. That was a little scary. That was a little scary. Over the hill to not, that was that was on the edge of losing it. Alright, we can still see some cars ahead of us. Oh, huge crash it looks like. And it looks like that car in front of us made a mistake. Or is that a lapped traffic or something? It's just going to still be remembering how important it is going to be consistent, even though the current carrot, I think, has been removed from us. We're at 5th place. Let's see, where is 4th place? 17 seconds ahead. Okay, so we're not going to catch them, but we can easily lose this. It looks like 6th place is actually kind of close. So we could easily lose this. It's important to just continue to be consistent. Alright, 5 minutes left to hold off 2 seconds. I think we can do it. I see him, and I don't want him to catch me. I would love to hold on to this top 5. Not make any stupid mistakes here. Let's just keep it smart, keep it consistent. Keep hitting our lines. They are much faster than us on this straight. Locked up the right side. I do not want to give up this 5th position. Definitely keep the racing clean, but I do not want to lose my position. Let's see, 2 minutes left. It's about 50 seconds per lap. They're 1 lap ahead, so we have probably 3 laps left in this race. I'm up into 4th. Looks like this guy's coming back up for another bout. Looks like we're going to have to hold him. Let's going to be important for us to hit our line through here. A little bit wide, but we were able to keep it wide open, so I think that'll hold them through the straightaway. Locking up the right side again. We go wide, off the course. No! No! Oh. It all happened when we locked up the right side. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Oh, I'm a little bummed about that. Yeah, down into 7th. 4th to 7th. That was definitely some of our best racing up until that point. Yeah. This is disappointing. The car, it's not, and the car doesn't seem to be handling as well either. Maybe I was just, alright, white flag. Definitely not letting this guy through. Sorry, Johnny boy, but not today. Alright. Looks like... Oh man, I'm disappointed in myself. That had a real good opportunity there, but it was the one thing that we knew was going to be our problem the whole time. Was, you know, the consistency and Wait, did we make up that position at the last second to that guy that had crashed? But yeah, it was our own fault. We just weren't consistent enough, and I just started blinking, and now my eyes are watering. I must have really been concentrating there. So that was a solid race. Unfortunate that we had to end it like that. Oh man.